What is going on, guys? If you want to be in for the chance of winning 12,000 FIFA points, all you've got to do is subscribe right now and send me a screenshot through DM. You'll be entered into the raffle of 12,000 FIFA points. If you want to get extra entries, all you've got to do is follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Twitch too. I will also be doing an extra entry safe word in the middle of this video. The first person to send me that word on Instagram will get another extra entry. But we're going to get into the filters, guys. We've got 3 here to make you a ton of coins. They're really simple, really easy and very profitable at the moment. Of course, with all the SBCs going on, when you look at a few lower rated, sort of the 82s and the 83s, we are popping off. So make sure, if you're new around here, subscribe, drop a like down below, check out the other videos. But let's get into it. So guys, the first filter, pretty simple here. We've got Gold Rare, Defender, Spain, Liga Santander, FC Barcelona. Interestingly enough, I'll show you the 3 players you can get. You've obviously got Sergio Roberto, the right back, who's here. Then we've got PK and Jordi Alba. Now you wouldn't think it, but you can get all 3 of them for under 3,000 coins, all under the same price range. So by sniping at around 2,200, which is where you currently pick Roberto up, even on a snipe, I mean, that's actually pretty good snipe when we're literally just checking the price as well. We'll just check how much he's really going for before we do sell that one on. I do think both of them are actually quite decent snipes. We'll just have a look. It looks like he's actually going for around 2.3k, which means both of them decent profit there. So on 2.3k, the EA tax is going to be 115 coins, so we'll be making profit off both of those cards there. But as I was saying, guys, if you can pick either PK or Alba up, you're going to be making a ton. But even off of Roberto on his own, you're still going to be making decent profit. So it's a pretty solid filter. You've got tons of options. You've got quite a few really high rated players that could come up, and then you've obviously got Roberto, who kind of sits there to give you profit in the meantime, which is actually always really nice with a filter to have an option where actually, right, this player might not be making me a ton, but I still have a decent sort of profit while I'm waiting on the good ones. And you may never get an Alba or a PK, but when you can pick him up so easily, it doesn't really matter too much. So we're going to be going for maybe 1 or 2 more snipes on this one. We've already got 2, so we're pretty happy at the start of this video, I can't lie. If the video carries on like this, we're going to have some banging snipes. But as I was saying, guys, on his own, absolutely class, and with the slight option of PK and Alba there, it is a really good shout. I'd say your best chance of really getting PK or Alba is if someone accidentally mid-lists them, or if someone accidentally does like the 1 in the wrong place or the 2 in the wrong place, so rather than 20k it's 2k. I believe PK has a 1.7 as the minimum you can sell him for, and I think Alba is like 2 point something, so you can pick them both up. It obviously depends how cheap Roberto's going for, and it is all about the luck of someone absolutely muddling a snipe. But we're going to quickly go on to the transfer list, which is absolutely packed at the minute. We've been selling off a ton. You've got icons, we've got road to the finals, we've got a bit of everything, but we're just going to swipe along here and get over to, oh man, let's have a look. Where is Roberto? There you go. We'll knock him up for, once again, 2.3. So that's actually a very solid profit there. I'm quite happy with that, bearing in mind we didn't even mean to really get it at that price. But obviously, as I always say, guys, you don't want to pick up too many cards when you're checking the price. But when you can clearly see he's going for more than 3k, and he's up for 2.5 sort of thing, you pick him up. You got to be careful with it. I do also have, like, not being like, oh, but I do have the coins to lose. Like, if I lost 100 coins, I wouldn't be too upset, whereas a lot of you come into these videos want to make coins, so I can imagine for you guys it's a little bit more, you know, you want to be careful, which is completely understandable. I'm just a bit more careless, to be honest. I definitely don't take care of my FIFA coins as well as I should sometimes, in terms of, I do risk things, and I do go for some cards where maybe I shouldn't, just to try them out, or even just to see if there's a good snipe in there. And sometimes I make mistakes, which is more of a me problem, so that's more of a me thing to worry about. Okay, we've managed to get another 2k. Definitely not something to complain about, and we're going to move on to the next filter. So it's pretty simple, this one, guys. We're going to be looking at Argentinian centre backs, and we are going to be looking at gold rare again. So we have been using gold rare a lot, and it's actually probably my favourite feature that they've brought into this FIFA. I've just realised we actually could have sold that Roberto for 2.4, so we've lost a couple coins there, but once again, as I said, me making mistakes. It's not a you problem, definitely a me problem, but you guys probably aren't making those same mistakes, so I wouldn't worry about losing that little bit of profit yourselves. But we're going to be going for these guys, seeing how much they are. I think they're sitting at around 1.8, 1.9, but they may be a little bit more. Let's have a look. At 2k we've got him there. Let's have a look. Obviously this is mostly because of SBCs, I believe. Obviously you've got the hybrid leagues, hybrid nations. A lot of them require, I mean, there's one squad that basically every year everyone just uses Argentinian players, and to be honest, this guy is probably massively used because he's a centre back and he's from Bundesliga rather than the Argentinian league. We're just going to try and pick one or two up. Obviously, we do have the opportunity to make a ton of coins here. There are a few players that do fall under this filter. It's just this one is the one who you're going to get most because he's actually the cheapest card. But he is very easy to make a ton of profit off. Oh, we need to grab that because it didn't process in my head. That guy's worth a lot more. We would have made bank off that, but you live and learn. And this guy does go up and down in price a ton, and he will always come back up to 2k. So if you ever see him at 1.5 and he's going steady, make sure you pick a few up, because even if you only get 5 or 6 and you go, oh well, that's not really a big investment, you're going to make those coins back. And of 6, that's 3k, and after EA tax you're making about 2,500 coins, maybe just a little over that. So it's actually not too bad and not something you'd even complain about. It does seem like he's not coming up, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we have seen the other one. Really annoyingly, we didn't pick it up because we could have made a ton off that. But you see where I'm coming from with the method. It's pretty simple. You've just got to be quick and fast and know that if it's not this guy coming up, it's going to make you bang. So you need to pick it up, not be hesitant like me. I can't believe I blundered that on video. But you live and learn. We're going to go off of compare price and just go, I mean, is that card even still up? Okay, so that's why compare price wasn't working, because that card isn't actually still up. He's gone at 2.1 as well. So we're going to snipe at 2, and hopefully we can get 1 or 2 coming up, because I think the reason he wasn't coming up was that the compare price doesn't work once the player is sold. So that may have finessed us a tiny little bit there. We're just going to see if we can get literally like 1 or 2 of this guy, and I'll be very happy. So obviously at 2.2, the EA tax is 110 coins, which means on a 2k, selling it for 2.2 will make 80 coins. On 90 coins, sorry. But on this one here, we're going to make 290 coins. So that's quite nice. A nice little bit of profit there. And we'll knock him up for, is it 2.2 he's going for? It is. Yes. See, clueless. I've been to work today, guys. I've been working moderately hard, was mediocre hard all day, and I am a little bit tired, so that is why I am missing snipes. I'm a little bit tired, a little bit out of it. I'm a massive pussy when it comes to work, and once I've done a day's work, I do not really want to do anything. I do really enjoy YouTube, which is probably why I have the motivation to make videos. But we're going to go for one more. Obviously, a bit gutting that we missed the first one. And we're going to say, I'd say 5 more seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, right. We're going to have to move on to the final filter, guys, which is going to be one back in Liga Santander, and we're going to be looking at Brazilian left backs, and you're also once again looking on the gold rare section. Now, funnily enough, guys, these 2 players that are going to come up, we know them all. It's Marcelo and Renan Lodi. Now, Lodi is an absolute beast every FIFA, and I don't know if he's got a special card this year, but I assume if he gets one, it's going to be absolutely disgusting. We're going to be sniping, of course, both of these players here, and I think we're going to get a few good steals, because when there's 2 Brazilian players, I don't know what it is about Brazilian players, but I always seem to get good snipes on Brazilian players. So we're hoping that we can get a steal on these. How much are they actually going for? It looks like 2k is a pretty firm price there. Let's have a look. Brilliant, under 1.9. So you're literally, EA tax is 100 coins. 1.8 and below, you're making 100 coins minimum. We want really a 1.5, 1.4. If you can get a Marcelo for anything under 1.8, it's a little bit bigger, because I think he goes for like slightly more. But either of the cards are going to be a blessing to pick up. Obviously, happy either way. It would be nice if my Wi-Fi was 2% faster, but you know the drill. We're working with what we've got. Eventually, we're going to have the new Xbox or PS5 potentially. I'm not too sure yet. We're going to have to see what they play like, how they do. Obviously, I am an Xbox boy, or I have been for a while, but there's still potential for me to move over. We've got a Renan Lodi with an anchor there, which means he could go for a little more. We're not going to push it too much. I'm going to whack him up at 2.1 because I don't really think that an anchor warrants like an extra 300-400 coins. But an extra 100 coins definitely is something that people are willing to pay. Obviously, you saw as well there, my snipe wasn't incredibly fast, so I do believe we might be able to get some really easy pickups here. If we see if there's anything at 1.9, I don't know if it's worth doing compare price because I feel like it's probably going to go pretty quickly. But oh, we got one at 1.8 again. Easy snipes, guys, easy snipes every single time. Renan Lodi, I think we had, I'm not gonna lie, I think we did this exact same filter last year, but it was with gold instead of gold rare, and it came up at a pretty similar price in the end. But absolutely smashing filter. If it works year in, year out, we're just gonna have to use it next year as well. We've got 1.7 again. Oh, come on. We only need one more for the vid. Come on. We're gonna go for one more and then we're gonna call it a day, but we better get this snipe. And for those of you who wanted the extra raffle entry, the word we're gonna use today is Beard Gang. The first person to message me Beard Gang is getting an extra entry. And I'm going to change the word every day because I know someone's going to be like, oh, well, I'm just going to message him Beard Gang every video. You know what? We're going to call it a day there because I'm actually in a good mood and we're not going to let the sniping upset me. But I've done 3 smashing filters for you guys, and all I ask is if you are new around here, please subscribe. The movement is growing. We're almost, I mean, the way the subs have been lately, we are looking like we're going to hit 5k before Christmas, which would be the best Christmas present I could ask for. So if you want to be generous, make my Christmas. It would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.